Hello, guys. Welcome to another episode of Ripster Daily Trade Recaps and Daily Teachings. Hopefully, everybody had a good day. So, guys, another red day in the market. The Trump tariff scare continues, and another day where we use the same big strategy. So it's basically going to be the similar videos that I have been doing last 1 week. If you have been watching my videos for last 1 week, you probably nailed it today with the VIX repeatable strategy. It was a big day today in the community. A lot of traders did a 5-figure trades. We'll talk about that. So before I do that, let's do a quick introduction. I'm going to try to get this video out early to go somewhere. So I'm trying to get this video out early so yeah, you guys can watch, and hopefully you guys been watching the recent video recaps and you've been killing in this today's market. So anyways, let's do a quick introduction. So all these teachings and trades, guys, are either from anybody who's new to my YouTube or my Twitter or any of our other accounts or Instagram or anywhere you're coming from. All these teachings and all these trade recaps are mostly from our community trades or anything I share on Twitter or anything I share with you guys on YouTube, be it as day trade, swing trade, or investment. We trade a repeatable trading strategy, repeatable trading system in the stock market, Ripster EMA cloud system that thousands of traders across the world use to trade consistently. You can Google Ripster EMA clouds. You can search about it. Go to Reddit, YouTube. You'll find thousands of traders been trading it. I invented this system, and I've been teaching this system for free for almost 5-6 years now, helping the traders. But anyways, we have repeatable setups based upon these systems in the community. In our community, every morning we give this game plan, which has this news, breaking news, earning upgrades, downgrades, index stock movers, index stocks, low floats, IPOs. We have everything on our game plan, and we make an initial game plan for everything. We have a support, we have resistance pivot, and we make an initial game plan. And based upon that initial game plan, we are ready in the market to trade it. In addition to that, we also share something called day 2, day 3 setups. This is another repeatable strategy that I teach. You can probably learn it watching these YouTube recaps. And this was our other second list that we watched today to trade as well, that we provide to the traders in the community. Then we provide daily levels for the index stocks, Psych, QQQ, if you want to trade, if you're just a market trader. These stocks move with the market, not necessarily with the news. You can trade them. We also provide future levels, ES, NASDAQ, gold, crude, so that all the futures traders, we have a futures room, we have a futures webinar in the community. You can trade these futures. In addition to that, we provide crypto stock levels. You can use these levels and you can use Ripster EMA clouds to trade successfully. This will help you have small losers and big winners. This is what we all provide in the community. In addition to that, everything that I teach here, is we have all our webinars, 30+ hours of webinars, courses, and presentations, which teach everything. You don't really need to sign up, but if you're interested, you can. But everything I teach here on ripstereducation.com on free as well in these YouTube recaps. Anyways, I'm on the voice in the morning. I'm on a voice first 2 hours, mostly first 2 hours I'm on the voice, guiding the traders through the trade, the setups, what the market is doing, what is a good long, what is a good short, and trying to find opportunities for my community. Thousands of traders in the community are on our trading floor every day, sharing ideas all day long. And we have 3-4 option flow scanners free in the community. We have stock scanners, breaking news, any breaking news, we have it first. We have multiple news sources. We have support resistance alerts. And basically, it's a one-stop shop for anybody serious about trading and making it as its profession. You should, come join our community. Do not come for the alerts. Come for the education. Anyways, let's go through. Let's see what all we did. How did we manage the market today? What was our plays? Let's start with the first one. All right, guys, let's start with the morning. Let's look at the morning. What was the market doing? Let's look at a daily chart on SPY and QQQ before we go further. So as you guys know, we've been selling for a few days, right? We've been selling for a few days, and then the market's been bouncing at this level that we have, for prior support. And of course, we were looking for a bounce day. We were coming into today because crypto was gapping up. There were small gaps. We were looking for the bounce. And actually, in the first 5 minutes, we thought we were going to get that bounce and we're going to get long today. But it was important to watch our concepts. All the concepts I teach came in handy for us today to manage at the long. And let's look at here. So we actually, we put orders to long the market on the amateur move, but let's look here. So I'm going to show you what was happening in the community and how we managed it. Let's start here. Okay, so we tried to long right now the amateur move on QQQ. So we tried to long that because it was looking like we would break out the pre-market highs. Watch here. Watch this area. Look at this area. Look at this area. Look at this area. Look at this area. But just as was putting in the orders to long that in the first, this is amateur move. The first candle is always amateur move. I saw that the semiconductors were heavy. I saw that NVDA day 2 was selling off. Right away, I warned everyone in the community that cancel the long, get out of the long, because I gave a warning, don't size up, wait on the pre-market high breakout. As soon as I saw that, within 3 minutes, I said, cancel the long, Semi is heavy, right? So why did we do that? We came in with the plan today, okay? It's never without a plan. A lot of traders were ready to long today, and we would have lost so much money. And so much people we saved our accounts today. Let's see here. So you see that SPY QQQ was trying to bounce. The plan was simple. VIX 1920, 19, 1940, they're the key levels. If they break down, we will long the market. If it holds 1950, we will short the market. And that's the plan I tweeted as well on the Twitter, that if it we will short the market. So if you see here, what did VIX do? Just when we were trying to long the market right here, VIX started to push higher. You see this candle? You see this hammer? So VIX started to push higher. I did a short video on how to trade the market with VIX, and that time I knew we have to get out. And as soon as breaks the cloud, just take the short here. So I told everybody you can short that 3450. QQQ was the MTF shorts, and that was a decent short there, right? And I told everyone to cover into 10 a.m. You can see here was the 3450 shorts, and the QQQ was MTF short, and then there was a morning trade. Then the things went sideways. Things went sideways. That's fine. Things went sideways, and that was a chop. There was no real trade here. But you can see that this is a bear flag setting up. This is a bear flag. If you have hard time figuring out the bear flag, you can go to the 1 hour candle and it will show you the bear flag. It's easier to look at the 1 hour candle. So I will talk about it. We'll talk about it. Everything was bear flagging. And of course, you need to know when Trump is speaking. I did tweet out a few times today that that Trump is tweeting, so that's when you have to be ready and see when when he's saying something. We have breaking news. We have the news. We have right away. We see that when Trump says something. So I did alert everyone that Trump is going to speak. The comments are going to come out. You have to be ready when Trump is about to speak or say something. So anyway, so what was the midday short? What was this short right at this 1 p.m.? There was a bear flag breakdown. And what did VIX do at right that time? VIX broke out of this nice little downtrend. This was the VIX breakout out of 2050 area. That was the level I gave, and this was the short, and it was the MTF rejects, right? So I told everyone when the market tests the clouds on bounces, it's good to short, right? Because VIX is holding 20. So you bounce, you short the market, right? This bounce, you short the market. This bounce, you short the market. You see that how VIX bouncing from the clouds and SPY QQQ rejecting from the clouds, giving you the opportunity to short the market or short NASDAQ futures. Look at the futures. The levels I gave on NASDAQ future, once that support level was gone, NASDAQ futures never looked back. You could short those NASDAQ futures all the way down, right? There was a bear flag, MTF break, using the VIX strategy to trade the NASDAQ futures, right? So this is how you do it, right? You have those MTF clouds right here. There's a no long. There is definitely no long. There's a bear flag which is setting up, and then we are breaking down of the MTF clouds, which is giving us all day short on the VIX strategy. You see that? So that was that one. And then came the final breakdown right at end of the day. When I came on the voice, I saw that we are breaking out of 22. And not only that, I was continuously tweeting these, I was continuously sharing these alerts on my on our feed. I'm going to show you that. I was continuously, you can see that I was continuously alerting the breakouts of VIX over 21, breakout over 22. So you simply have to use that entry closer to the clouds when VIX is breaking down. You can see my bear flag alerts here right at, when we were breaking down there. And it was, where was that? Let's see here. Yeah, so bear flags was breaking down here. And you could see the QQQ bear flag. You could see the VIX breakouts, alerts, all the way and going higher. Then I said 225.50 was the breakout. If we push higher, we get more red. You can see my guidance here. So that's how the traders were doing today. I mean, traders literally made it, amazing day. A lot of traders did a lot of 5-figure day for a lot of traders, just with, not with the alerts, but just with the education and just with the, so you see this guy is up 10%, his account from catching the SPX puts, right? And Logan is made 12K. So, this is because of the system and the guidance and how we trade. All I want is just, people learn this strategy and not get right away. We try to long, and when that longs did not work, right away we cancel those longs. And I showed you in light the way we turned into the bearish market. So that's how you have to do. You cannot be a bull, you cannot be a bear. You have to be both. And you change your bias with the system. Clear cloud system, clear VIX strategy, clear pre-market planning. Your entries were short here, short here, short here. There was 3 best entries to short. So that was that. So that was Psych, QQQ, ES, and Nasdaq futures, guys. All day fade. You can see that VIX went to the moon. As long as VIX keeps going, that's what happens. VIX breakout here, breakout here, breakout here, and that was your shorts. Everything live guidance, everything given, no hindsight, voice guidance, live share, screen share guidance, and also helping my Twitter followers. So hopefully you guys can do this as well. I don't wish that market keeps selling off for the long-term investors, but if it sells off, we'll be here to make the money. Let's go to the next one. All right, so let's look at the semiconductors today. So semiconductors were all day short, just like we were shorting. You can short Nasdaq, you can short the SOXL, or you can long SOXS. Right? We'll talk about other shorts that we did in the community, but when semis are heavy, we maintain the list of semiconductors. Like always, I show you here, we have a semiconductor list, ARM, Taiwan Semi, ARM right from the MTF clouds, Taiwan Semi also trading under MTF clouds, all day fade, AVGO right from the 1 hour MTF clouds. You know the trend. First, you need to know, am I going to be long or am I going to be short? Once you know you are going to be short, that's the one question solved. You are not going to touch it long all day, whatever happens, and you're just going to find your short entry, right? And there were so many short entries, right? Taiwan Semi, I gave a middle of the day short here on the 512 breaks, right? 180, 178, 512 breaks. So Taiwan Semi was amazing short today. That's how traders were. Everybody was short on these semiconductors. I tweeted about that as well in the morning, that that semis are heavy. The first thing I told everyone was that semis are heavy. Let's look here. Let me show you here. So if I show you that, let's share. Semi super heavy to open, MTF short on NVDA, which we're going to discuss next. So that was a semiconductor short. You could literally pick up any semiconductor today and make profits on that. I'm going to leave you with these levels here. Look at these levels, ARM, SMCI, AVGO, use these levels and see how they panned out, and or AMD, NVIDIA as well, and look at how they panned out. All right, so let's look at NVIDIA now. So NVIDIA was our top day 2 setup. Beautiful top day to setup in the community today. Let's look at what was our NVDA. NVDA was the number one Ripster day 2, day 3 strategy. 123, 122 was support. 125.50 was resistance pivot. Price was at 1 hour 34.50 MTF level. So we know it's an MTF setup. It's a multi-time frame EMA setup that we are going to long. We are going to trade using that particular setup. Right, and just as I was trying to long the Nasdaq, I saw the weakness. So I told everybody, even in the game plan, 1 hour MTF test today, long over it, no go under it. It was that simple. 125 was our resistance. But as soon as I saw the weakness, I said it's MTF rejects no long. And then it was so heavy right away, I gave the MTF short right away at 122s. There was a risk of $1.50. First target was 120. And then our ghost board, amazing application, amazing contributor to our trading community, great tool. And he came clutch. He gave NVIDIA unusual put activity to us, and these scanners are also, we have free scanners. Like I said, we have scanners worth $300-400 free in the community. You can use them, but you can also try his for if you want your own scanner, you can try him out. But anyways, he came clutch with the NVIDIA flow update, and that was crazy. We had some buyers at 118. We actually exited, and when it was trying to call our 512s, thinking it's going to call, but right when it was rejected, because there was a big buyer at 118, you short it again. Your stops right over the clouds. There was a 400,000 buyer which was trying to bounce it, and then it failed that. When something fails the call, it becomes even bigger short. And then NVIDIA, I saw a bear flag. I told everyone, giant bear flag. That broke, and then we hit 115, which was my target. And then I told everybody it can go low. Too many sellers. The longs are back. They're running away, and then market started to sell off. You see, there's a short. There's a failed breakout. Failed reversal. Opportunities all day. Literally, if you traded with $1,000 puts, you made 3-4 grand today on NVIDIA. Or even if you shorted 500 shares all day, you literally made 2-3 grand, or not even 2-3 grand. If you 500 shares, you made 500 grand, 5 grand, because the fade was from 122s all the way to 112s. Beautiful, huge home run for us, NVIDIA. We came with the plan. I showed you the pre-market guidance. I showed you the day 2 setup. I showed you the game plan, and I'm showing you the live guidance. And not to mention that I tweeted about it. I tweeted about that MTF short right at the open. That was a beauty, guys. That's how you make money. That's how the traders make five figures. We lose what we lose small, but when we make huge. Let's go to the next one. There was many other plays today. I am talking about Semiconductor. SMCI was another one of our day 3 plays. If you look here at SMCI, that one also faded pretty badly on, you see that day 3 setup. I gave it 42 for 450 MTF, break this, MTF cloud break. There's no reason to be long. First, you need to ask yourself, am I going to be long or am I going to be short? That's the first question you ask. And when you see that it's red all day, there's no reason to be long. That's the biggest mistake people did. There's no reason to be long on this sell-off. You have to be short. If you want to learn about the ports, go to Ripster Education. Learn how to go there, buy that. The short side, short, or do short the shares or buy the puts, how you want to trade it. But that was another day 2 setup right from our game plan. Let's go to the next one. All right, now comes our big trades of the day, MSTR. We start with MSTR. So as you know, on the weekend, Trump tweeted about this reserve, right? So Trump tweeted about the reserve, and we were bullish. We were bullish coming into today on MSTR, but the problem was the gap was too much. We were looking for something close to 255, but it gapped close to the 300 resistance. That's the big problem, 300 resistance. And as soon as the market opened, and we had a plan, let's go to our plan and look what was our plan here. Our plan on MSTR was simple. Extended, we will watch the pullbacks. 300 is a breakout, means we will be longing over 300. Extended means it's too much move, so it let it pull back. 280 support, 285 support, 287.50 support. But that doesn't mean that we blindly long it, on any pullback. And that's what I said on the voice, that MSTR is not ready yet. MSTR is not ready yet. And it can be a gap and crap. First of all, it broke the 512s. Then it broke the support that I gave in the pre-market planning. Then when it finally pulled down there, that's when I said it's a gap and crap. And that's when it flushed. I said short it, 280s, your stop's at 285s, $5 stop. And you made $30 by end of the day. 270 was my first target. And, and you can see, you can pause the screen, see the timestamp guidance. We continue to move our stops down, 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 down. Now, MSTR did give us a curl here from 265 to 3450, 271. That was the only scalp trade long we did. You can see here timestamp guidance. And then when it flushed, it was short again. And you short it again, because when curls fail, they are even more bearish. So that was the whole MSTR story, guys. You can see the timestamp guidance, pretty clear. Level break, our cloud system is red. Look at the Ripster labels when you have doubt. That's how you do it. That was MSTR. Let's go to the next one. So next one we're going to look at, is coin. I mean, all they were same setups. You can literally, and you don't have to, you can trade the leverage ETFs as well. Like for MSTR that I was talking about, you could trade, what is it? MSTZ long from $19 to $27. You could make profits in that way, right? So you can always do that. So talking about coin and hood, similar setups, guys. Coin, let's see here. Coin. Again, coming into day with a bullish bias. Let's look here. Came into the day with the bullish bias. Long as 230 holds. No go under 230. Pullback cloud watch. Yes, we were watching for pullbacks. But this red candle has no bounce. So we are not going to long it. And I told everybody right away when I saw that action, you need to analyze it. More screen time you spend, more when you analyze what it does. So coin profit taking no long there yet. I told everyone right away. You can read it here. Then it became a gap and crap short setup that I mentioned on the voice for everyone. Once it break that level, you short it. No go under 230. And that's it. You short it. The 22 was my first target. 220 was my first target. Then even when 220 held, it made a bear flag. And then it broke the bear flag. You can see here, bear flags. There we go. Coin breaks the bear flag. We continue to move our stops down, 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 down. On coin, we moved our stops to 21. Coin curls kind of failed for us. Gave back a little loss, but then coin became a short again under this MTF cloud 2020s, and this 512 failed. And then there's another bear flag short on the coin right here. So another home run, guys. Many opportunities to short on the coin, because MSTR with this market was heavy. Every timestamp guidance here, pre-market planning here, and traders killed it. That's how the traders are making 5 figures in the community. You could literally buy port 7 for $1,000. You could make 4 grand on coin, or 5 grand on coin. 2,000, you will make 10 grand on coin. Your losers will be small because your system provides you such a small loser. You have to be ready at the open. Same thing for hood. Hood was a gap and crap. Same concept. Read that. So read that what I'm saying right there. So hood was also there on our grab and crap. So the plan on the hood was pull back to MTF long bias. 53 support, 55 is resistance. But when it pulled back to cloud, it did not hold. That's when it become bearish. Our long bias is there. But if our system says us change bias, we change bias. It becomes bearish. We become bearish. We leave it alone. And we short it in the gap and crap. You draw your Fibonacci's. You draw your Fibonacci's there. Where it is. Hold on. You draw your Fibonacci's. You see what levels it can go. And hood provided you great gap and crap setup. How to change the bias, guys. How to change the bias. All right. There are many other players in the community. To recap, we will look at DELL today. DELL was a short from 100 psychological level. It faded all the way to 94. It was our day 2 setup. You can see there on 200 100 key level that you had to watch. Easy short with the game plan. Let's look at a loser here, PLTR. We were long on PLTR, but we had to take a dollar loss because we were long. And first candle at 932 right away, we were long, and we did hit 90. I mean, we hit 90 since we longed it. It was almost a green trade. But the thing is, when market is heavy, like I told you, as soon as you realize market is heavy, you reduce your position. The stops were 88.50, or you can get out as well. Doesn't really matter, because when we were long here at 88.50s, 90s, and we were pushing nicely to 90 bucks, we were up. We were making profit. We were $1.20 up. But when it did not hold and market was heavy, you need to stop out. So we were out of that PLTR. We took a loss, and you can see that the losers are pretty small. Our loser is not going all the way down. We are taking loss right here. So that was PLTR loser in the community today. Anyways, guys, that's it for today's short and sweet. Huge trades today. Market short, semiconductor short, SMCI, MSTR, all gap and crap winner shorts. Hopefully you guys learn from it. When market turns bullish, we will elongate. Let's keep watching VIX. VIX now 25 big level tomorrow to watch what it does there. If it holds 22, we have a problem. So tariff news is big. Keep eyes on all the news coming out of US and Mexico and Canada. So let's see what happens. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.